All right, welcome back, Wanderers. This is the Wanderful podcast, and this is Black Sky speaking to you.
Yo, what's up? This is your DM Jackie.
What's going on? Is Wagnu the elf bard?
Yep. Once again, we still don't have Chris with us, but he should be joining us hopefully after this session. So he should be back because his schooling should be done after this. So we can't wait to have our Tink back.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I do miss him.
This is probably gonna be a late message, but I just want to say thank you to everyone who has listened to us so far. We just recently hit our triple digit downloads, which is not like a big feat or anything, but I think to me it's pretty cool. So I'm pretty excited that it's been downloaded 100 times.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
we appreciate all the listeners out there.
Thank you all so much, for real.
Without further ado, let's get into it, man. Let's get into the rest of Khaesh. Last time, Black Sky and Wagnu, you both found yourselves behind the cold stones of Khaesh, but not as enemies. Your words calmed suspicion, yet suspicion still lingered. A jail cell brawl with a guard named Mark, an unlikely alliance with towering Blackjaw, and a whispered pact with a spirit named Watali, all painted your brief imprisonment in strange color. The fading echoes of Dowang Village's memory, Sky battle a ghost. Jie, or rather Renji. And with each blow, it tore open the past. In the flames, the truth emerged. It was red waves who set the village ablaze. Meanwhile, Wagnu witnessed every fragment of Sky's memory, though Renji's remained hidden from him. When you awoke, a darker shadow stood over you, Wagnu, the one who gifted you the cursed dagger. His twisted smile, his annoying, irritating voice. You know him as Vengor of the Black Dawn. As you two finally come to, you're released by the two Goliath guards who were guarding you before, Carlos and Mark. And behind them, a woman with quiet string showed up. And that's where our story for today begins. As you exit out of your cell, you meet with the woman named Yer. Right now, you guys are not free, but you're making your way, like following Yer and the guards. And I'm sorry, it's not Mark and Carlos. Well, Carlos is there, but it's Blackjaw and Carlos, not Mark. And just to bring you up to date, yeah, Mark is the one that Black Sky was fighting, and then Carlos was the other one that you guys were trying to like mess with Mark about. Okay, so at this point, you're both following Yer as she leads you from the cell through Kaish. It's still nighttime, and as you walk through the fortress city, you see it's still pretty lively even for the night. Lights are still on. You pass by as some of the doors they glances over you, and you meet the gaze of Goliaths. As you come upon this stair to go up, your turns around, and Carlos and Blackjaw, they just scoot over to the side. Yer takes a look at the three of you. I want to say I know your names, but just to be sure, would you mind introducing yourself one more time?
Hi, I'm Wagnu. I'm the tall one. I'm the elf. I'm an elf bard looking for my village.
And I'm Black Sky. On an adventure to look for my brother.
Zaliev steps forward. My name's Zaliev. I'm a friend. And your gazes over the three of you. I swore there was one more.
Renji?
He was in all white. Never really
Yeah.
showed his face. What was his name?
Sounds like Renji.
No, it's definitely not Renji.
So you do know Renji?
Yeah, of course, I do.
I think she's talking about Shisui.
Sorry. I believe you're talking about Shisui.
Yeah, that's the person I've been seeing with the two of you.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened to him, Wagdu. You?
No, have you seen him?
Not yet, anyways. Hopefully soon. Anyways, before we go, I want to be transparent. The elders are not very keen of the three of you. Especially after that stunt that you pulled, whether you meant it or not. Which I know you didn't, but they don't know that.
I wouldn't call it a stunt. We're just helping our friend look for his village.
Of course, until it led to the death of one of ours. But hopefully you can persuade your way out of this.
No persuasion here. I'm sorry. Let me just say how sorry I am. I trusted something I shouldn't have, and it won't ever happen again.
I know, but save those words for the elders.
You're right.
Here, follow me. And she just starts walking up. You see as the guards from below, they just stay down there. As you continue walking up the stairs, you see as Yer goes straight to the center and turns around. You both go past the red-haired dwarf, and he looks at you both like he wants to just pummel you right away. He scoffs a little bit and lets you go by. And you find yourself in a meeting with the elders of Khaesh.
So you guys are the elders, huh?
The white-haired dwarf from before that you remember from when the one that issued the challenge from the beginning. He turns towards you. I see you still don't have any manners.
What?
Forgive us. Spending so long in a cell often can be agitating. But yes, we are here on account for what happened. And let me formally apologize.
It wasn't even a day.
I get that.
You see as the elder on your right, she wields a big hammer, blonde hair, clad in like silver armor, and she turns your way. Huh. Interesting. And then the one next to your, who seems to be like a polar bear of some sort. He just looks at the both of you quietly, not really saying anything, but kind of judging with his eyes, waiting to see what you will do or say. And yours just standing beside them as she's calm, and she speaks out. I ask that you listen not as judges of law, but as protectors of legacy. These strangers might be the ones fate whispered of, or not. But don't let fear bury truth before it's unearthed. And then you see as the white-haired dwarf turns to your, and what would you have us do, leader? You're not even from Khaesh. The only reason you wear that title is because of the dying breath of a man who lost his mind in the tremors. You speak for us, but you don't know us. And you see kind of you're just kind of taken aback a little bit as she kind of wants to say something, but then her throat gets caught.
Wagnu, do you want to talk to them?
Yeah, I should. I'm the one who brought this tragedy upon them. I'll unsheath the stonebreaker and kind of walk up to them with it.
As you go to unsheath your stonebreaker, you realize you don't have any weapons on you, actually.
I forgot. All my weapons. Okay. Can I ask them if they have have stonebreaker?
You see as the wizard behind the silver-haired, white-haired elder comes to the center and drops the stonebreaker into the middle.
Alright, look.
The elder looks towards you. I see you're still looking for this. Now explain yourselves.
Okay, this weapon was given to me by someone I shouldn't have trusted. And I know that we did something wrong and terrible to your village, but give us the chance to do right by you.
You told us that story already. What I want to know is why? Why did they choose to give it to you?
Your guess is good as mine, but if you want to prevent this from happening again, I think we should find out the answer to that same question. Find out
Who
it
does
was.
this dagger belong to?
I don't know.
What does that symbol mean? The one that came out when you kill one of ours.
I
Go and roll me a history check.
It is 13.
You remember when you when you stabbed the champion with a stonebreaker, and as he fell down and kind of like just, as the life left his eyes, and from the dagger itself, a smoke, like black smoke, started to come out, and as it came out, it formed a symbol of the Black Dawn.
And I know that the symbol represents the Black Dawn.
Yeah, you know, you've seen it. So you guys remember it from when you guys first encounter Vangor at Pheng Village. You recall seeing him with the symbol, and then you guys remember when you guys saw him again at the water temple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. That symbol, we've seen it before. It's the symbol of the Black Dawn.
Black Dawn. You seem to know quite a bit about this Black Dawn.
On the contrary, we don't know anything but their name and that symbol. We've only seen it a few times on our journeys. What can you tell us about the Black Dawn?
You see, as the elder to your right, the one with the big hammer, he turns towards you, Wagnu. The Black Dawn are a cult that worships the bliss of disaster. We don't know how they made their way to you, Pheng. Probably the same way that the two of you got here.
Whoa. Okay, honestly, look, if this is the Black Dawn, then why don't you just go to them? We have nothing to do with this.
What we want to know is, what is the Black Dawn doing around here? And you two came to us. Don't you remember that?
Whoa. We didn't come to no one. We came to Khaesh because our friend over here, Zalioth, was looking for his village, which also turns out to be Khaesh. Now, the Black Dawn being here, we have no idea or how they even got here. That sounds like a you problem. Seems like you guys have a pick with Black Dawn.
You see, as the polar bear looking elder just puts his hands together. You seek the elemental, don't you?
Wait, what? What?
Isn't that why you're here?
The elemental?
Wait,
Zalioth.
what do you know?
Go ahead,
about
Wagnu.
The elementals. What do you know about them?
He turns to Yer, and Yer looks at the both of you. I've seen you, the three of you, through my dreams. I understand that it's your mission to find the elementals, and that you're gonna restore the spirit tree. Is that correct?
Man,
I mean, do you hear yourself? Do you guys even believe in us? We're telling you the truth.
this is true.
See, as you're kind of steps forward a little bit, and she starts to say, and then before she can say it, she gets cut off by the white-haired elder. Quiet! We don't need you to speak for us. You are no leader of mine. And you too. I don't believe you. Doesn't matter if she does or not. I told you to go away. Yet you stayed. To try to prove yourself that you deserve to enter Khaesh, and then you go and kill one of ours. And now you speak of the Black Dawn, and now you're telling us to go find them, when you're the one that brought them to us, aren't you?
That's not true. We didn't bring them here.
Yeah, I think they found you guys. And first of all, what is even Khaesh? This doesn't make sense. We have a dwarf, we have a bear, we have another dwarf in an outfit, and a mage, and a shaman. How did Khaesh even come to be?
The elder on the right, the female elder with the hammer. I think you're asking the wrong question, dear. Tell us everything that you know about the Black Dawn. What is it that they want? You should know something at least, right?
I think you all know more than we do. All I know is that they're very powerful and dangerous. And if you guys have seen them before and witnessed their strength, I think we can work together to find them.
You see, that's the thing. We haven't seen them before. We've heard of them. No one comes to you, Pheng. And all of a sudden, the two of you are here, the three of you. And then all of a sudden, the Black Dawn is here. I think this is a little bit more than just a coincidence. And then we have our leader, and she turns to Yer, who says you're some kind of savior who are searching for the elementals to restore the spirit tree.
Well,
Make sense of it all, please.
I know what it looks like, and it looks like we are the ones bringing the Black Dawn here. But I promise you, we're here to bring our friend to his home village and potentially learn more about the elementals.
Okay, from this point on, we're gonna do a little a little persuasion or a little speech game. Okay. There, you can tell now that Yer and the polar bear elder, they seem to be more on your side. That's the feeling that you get from them two. The two dwarven elders, they're a little against you. They're still like on the edge, kind of like not really sure whether to believe you or not. Let's do how do you guys want to tackle this? How do you guys want to, whether you want to persuade them or whether you want to intimidate them? Let's do it where you guys kind of say something, and then I'm gonna have you guys give me a roll, and we'll do it like a best out of 3.
Okay.
So, okay, so we're gonna try. All right. Well, do you want to try to persuade them? The dwarves.
Honestly, I don't know. It's hard. You can lead for this one.
Cause like,
you guys will both get a chance to do your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be a best out of 3, so you guys can you will each do one, and you guys can either have Zalioth do one, or you guys can do one again, or you can do like that. You guys can choose who you want to do it for you. The third one.
Okay.
Or you can let someone else go first, and then you guys can think on what you want to say.
I kind of have what I want to say.
Same.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You can go. You can start it off.
Okay. All right. This seems a little too complicated. How about one of you guys? I'm pretty sure you guys have great stature and power. We met Elder Chia back in Yuping City. Why don't you guys just call him, send him a message, and he'll vouch for us.
What is this Yuping City that you speak of? As the white hair elder turned towards you.
Oh, Shaman you should know. She's from there.
As you turn to Shaman, to Yer, she just looks at you confused, and she just goes, "Huh? What do you mean, Shaman?"
Wait, so you're not Shaman Yer?
No, I'm not Shaman Yer. I'm just... And then she gets cut off again. She's no one. You don't have to worry about her. You are speaking with us.
Okay. This sounds like a very dysfunctional group of elders. I'm pretty confused. Are you guys not confused?
And that's why we're trying to get to the bottom of this.
Okay, so let's agree or disagree to agree. The Black Dawn is the common enemy, correct? Yeah? No? Yeah? No?
They just stare at you intently.
Okay. Now let's also agree. None of you guys have seen the Black Dawn. Is that correct?
You see as the hammer elder, the elder with the hammer, turns toward the white hair elder. Silver Fist, have you seen the Black Dawn? And you see as the elder known as Silver Fist, who is the white haired elder, just kind of like looks to the ground a little bit, and then he looks back at you. What are you trying to get at here?
I'm saying, if the Black Dawn has been such a problem for so long, how come you guys don't know of them or seen them? If there's such a problem, shouldn't we be working with each other and other nations or villages?
That's the point. The Black Dawn shouldn't be here in Pheng. Neither should the two of you. How
So-
did you get here?
Hold on. Let's backtrack a little bit. So, if you don't want us here, are we free to leave?
You were free to leave. Do you not understand what the two of you just did?
I don't seem to understand. You guys challenge us to a battle of strength, and so now we're trying to figure out who the Black Dawn is. But it seems like the honest truth here is, it seems like no one has seen the Black Dawn, and you guys don't know what you're dealing with. And honestly, it seems like Wagnu and I are your only lead. So, we could either work together, or, I mean, by your words, if the Black Dawn knows where Khaesh is ready, we can leave now, and the Black Dawn is your problem. You can deal with them by yourself.
I agree. I know it seems like it's a coincidence that the Black Dawn shows up as soon as we did as well. But there's no guarantee that if we leave or if you kill us, that the Black Dawn will go too. So I do think our best bet is to work together.
And let's be real. If we're with the Black Dawn, wouldn't this be the best time to strike with all 5 of you here?
Go ahead and roll me either persuasion or intimidation.
Ooh, okay.
I'll do persuasion. Mine is higher.
Not you, Jor. Not you.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Just Sky.
Oh my god, I rolled a 9. It doesn't matter which one it is.
It does. Which one did you choose?
Oh, I don't get a modifier either way.
I know, but it plays into
Okay.
the response that you get back,
Oh.
depending on how you want to do it.
I will do intimidation.
Intimidation. Server Fist looks at you. And he comes closer to you. And then he looks back to Yer. You are telling me that this young man is the one in charge of the wind elemental. Someone like this. And Yer seems that she's about to say something, and he just cuts her off again. It seems our leader has made a mistake. You are no savior.
Yeah, you're right. Honestly, I could leave right now and the Black Dawn could show up tomorrow, and that would not bother me.
What are you doing, Wagnu?
Okay. Look, I think we all started off on the wrong foot. But think about it. The Black Dawn have weapons that are capable of doing exactly what Stonebreaker did. this is a real threat, and if you really want to protect Khaesh, we have to make sure we have to make sure we get these kinds of weapons. We eliminate them. And we're not going to be able to do that if we don't work together. In addition to this, we are trying, as Yura said, to restore the spirit to the forest. And you guys are our only lead, so if you guys can help us, we can help you.
He turns to the other next to him. What do you make of this, Shavro? And the other, known as Shavro, the female one with the big hammer, instead of sword. Show us your elemental artifact.
Don't, Wagnu. I don't think they deserve it for the way they've been treating us.
How do we... The elementals are something that belongs to you, Pheng. Apparently they chose you. Two outsiders. I want to see it with my own eyes.
I whisper over to Wagnu. I'm not going to show mine.
I'll show you. But you have to take me somewhere.
What are you requesting?
Take me where the nearest river runs.
And what will you do there?
I'll prove to you that I wield the water elemental. But you have to promise me that my friends and I will be free to continue our journey to restore the spirit to the forest. It is 16.
You see as Shavro looks at you, kind of like gauging to see your determination, your honesty. She turns around and just kind of walks back and then gets into the place where she was before. Very well. Silverfist. And then Silverfist looks at you. I still don't really believe in you. Wagnu, give me a straight D20.
Straight D20. 20! Oh, snap! Let's go.
Oh, shit. As he turns to you and say that, all of a sudden you start to glow from your chest. A feeling of heat, a feeling of radiance starts to emit from you, and it's like a golden aura just kind of sparks from your chest and just starts to glow bright and brighter and brighter. You see as everyone kind of just puts their hand up to their eyes.
And then as this happens, I put my hand over Wagnu. I hang it over him, and I tell him, "Oh yeah, by the way, the stupid spirit tree is in this guy, so that says enough." Yeah. Any more questions?
Right as you do that, Elder Silverfist kind of just stumbles to the ground. How? Why? And then you're kind of just steps forward to starts to say something, and then he turns to your. Explain this. And then you're just kind of like says something under her breath, like shut up. And he's just like, what did you say? I said shut up. And everyone just turns to your, and they're stunned. And she's holding her fists, and she's kind of like just making a fist with both of her fists, right, her hands right now, and she's kind of shaking a little bit. And she starts to say, "No, I wasn't born under Mountain Stone or raised with a clan. But I stood beside your wounded. I've buried your dead. I've seen the cracks in this fortress. Not just the stone, but the hearts." And then Elder Silverfist just looks up to your, what are you? And then she just cuts him off. I didn't ask for this. But I didn't run from it either. I faced it. I saw what was coming. I chose to say. Silverfist just keeps looking at her. What are you going on about? And what? You place your faith in strangers. You don't even know who they are. And she just screams right at him. Maybe I don't. But I know what they're not. They're not the ones hiding in silence while the cold crawls beneath our roots. They're not the ones whispering doubt while the earth trembles. They didn't have to stay, they chose to stay, just like I did. And maybe, just maybe, that's what Khaesh needs right now. I'm gonna roll a d20 on screen. You see as Elder Silverfist just finally quiets down for the first time tonight. Elder Chevron just gives a little smirk. And the polar bear elder just steps forward to the both of you. And he puts his hand towards Wagnu. Spirit tree.
Yes. I'll reach out my hand too.
And as you touch his hand, that warmth that was coming from you just transfers a little bit over to him. And you see as his eyes just widens open. And then he just kind of like turns to the two dwarven elders. They stay. And he turns to Yer. And Yer just kind of nods at him as he nods back. And Yer just goes, any objections? And no one says anything.
See, it wasn't that hard.
She comes up to the both of you. Maybe you should have just led with that. Whatever you did.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find out how you did that next time, Wagner.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. But
Call
Yeah,
on
at
the
this
spirit tree
point-
on the man.
At this point, the light just kind of recedes and it just goes away.
once I figure it out, though, I'll show you. Thank you, Yer. Thanks for speaking on our behalf.
She turns back to the elders. If there's no objections, then this meeting is adjourned. And she walks in front of the two of you. Follow me. You guys start walking down the stairs again. Let me know if you need help.
Yeah, I do. I can't control my character.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, don't know why.
Maybe I didn't give you the access to it. Let's see.
It's cool. I see the die that you rolled.
It's
really
it's
cool.
right there.
Pretty
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Get-
Nah, I can move it now.
All right. As you guys walk past the red-haired dwarf, he just looks at the both of you like in awe, like he can't believe what just happened. And you guys get back down to the steps, at the bottom of the steps. Well, that was pretty intense, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'll say.
I think we've seen worse.
I'm sure. Anyways, now that that's done, you two are free to stay here until further notice.
Can we get our things back?
Of course, Blackjaw, and he says Blackjaw comes over with your bags and all your weapons and gives it back to you. Before you do anything, or before I take you to your rooms, how is Renji doing? She
Yeah.
turns toward Black Sky.
About that, how old is Renji?
He should have been mid-30s at most.
Mid-30s, huh? Okay. Do you by chance know where Renji left his cloak?
What do you mean?
Oh, no, he's just, he left his cloak back at the village, and he asked me if I could grab it for him. Just don't know where it is.
Go ahead, give me a deception check.
Let's go. Oh, deception. 19, let's go.
Dang, let's go.
That's weird. Always had it with him. I'm not too sure. I haven't seen him in a long time.
How long is long?
About 2 years or so now.
2 years, huh? I'll whisper over to Wagnu. Should we tell her the truth?
I think so. I think she deserves to know.
You want to break the news to her? Did you ever write a letter or anything to Renji?
I did. We used to be pretty close. Back when I was still in Dawang.
I thought your name sounded familiar. I found this letter a long time ago, a while back. And it actually saved our lives. We ran into Renji at that time, and after reading this letter, he smiled and felt that he was ready to rest. I don't think you'll see Renji anymore, but he seemed happy to had read this, and I'm gonna like present the letter to her.
She takes the letter from you and she just kind of holds it close to her heart. I'm glad. At least he was able to rest. Finally. Thank you.
I should be thanking you. That letter saved us.
Well, if my instincts is correct, I think we're all gonna be thinking the two of you pretty soon.
I'll try not to let you down. I will say though, it's been a hectic past couple of hours.
Yeah,
is there a place for us?
It's probably, I think last time we said it was like 1 a.m. So it's pretty late now. Of course, sorry about that. Here, Blackjaw, if you don't mind. And Blackjaw just kind of just puts his hand out, kind of leading you towards the place where you'll be resting. It'll be over here. And you're just following behind as you finally reach the place where you'll be staying at for the night. If you use the green marker on the right side, you can bring down the roof down so you can see inside. As you get in there, Yer just says, "Sorry, I couldn't secure you a room with beds, but tomorrow I'll be sure to get one. Everything was just so sudden."
Glad to have a roof, to be honest. Thank you.
As the two of you head inside, she kind of just like tugs at the both of you, and she pulls out a bag and hands it to the both of you. Just a little something to help.
Did you hand it to Black Sky?
She's just putting it out right now, so either one of you can grab it.
Thank you. I'll reach for it.
And you reach for it, and you hear the sounds of like coins and gold clattering. I suggest you wander around Khaesh tomorrow a little bit. I know they may seem a little edgy, but the weapons here and the armors here are Some of the best in the world.
All right, definitely will do. Thank you.
Thanks, sure.
Have a good night. And she starts setting out. As you settle around your room, you notice that there's just a whole bunch of like trinkets around. Not really any bed or anything, but there's like, there's light, it's not cold here. It's comfortable enough for you to relax finally. What are the two of you doing before you call it a night?
I want to check my Tail Eyes Whisper, my elemental item.
Okay. What are you doing with it? As you look for it, and it's still there. It's in the bag that Blackjaw has given you.
Okay, I like clutch onto it, and I like take a breath of relief.
Okay, nice.
Okay, and also, do I have to reattune to this?
No.
Okay.
You don't have to do that. It's so much work.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, I take a breath of relief and I go, good. Yeah. And I'll just put everything away safely and sit down.
And then I will try to pickpocket whatever I can in the room.
Oh, shit. Okay. Go ahead and do an investigation check. Unless there's something you're looking for in particular.
Did you hear that, Wagnu? She did say Khaesh has a town of blacksmiths, great items. Anything you're looking in for particular?
I don't know. I'll have to see what they have for us tomorrow. I feel weird after using that stonebreaker.
Oh, yeah, of course. I understand. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna look around.
Oh yeah, do what you gotta.
A 9 for investigation.
9. You start looking around. You see a whole bunch of things. You see a whole bunch of like dwarven weapons around. Compared to your weapons, like they're like a lot better. Like the material and everything, like the edge and everything is sharper. It's way better made. In terms of like magical though, nothing seems to stand out. Nothing seems to be like super special. Everything just looks very nice. Like way better than what you have on your person right now. You do see like some scrolls around. You see a whole bunch of books, and you see in the center of the room, of the table, there's a few like vases of wine. As you get in there a little closer and observe it, you manage to find 2 bottles of 2 potions of healing.
All right, I will steal that.
As you steal it, Zalios just comes up to you. And he just kind of scoots back.
I'm gonna use my sleight of hand.
You don't need to roll because unless you're trying to like, unless you want to like, you don't want Wagnu to see it. You don't need to roll.
Oh, nah, I'll just take it then.
Yeah, because no one's here right now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
this is gonna come in handy. Don't you think so, Wagnu?
Oh yeah, definitely.
mean,
I think there's one
practically-
for Zolia.
Yeah, it's our room. Zalif, you alright? You need a little potion? Fix you up?
I'll be all right. Nothing. A little sleep won't help. And right as the door closes, you hear like a bark, and you see Frost comes in.
Oh, it's nice, Frost.
He just comes over to Sky, kind of like gives him a rub on your leg, and then goes over to Wagnu and just kind of like sits down next to you.
I'm glad you're okay, buddy. I actually want to investigate these scrolls just in case there's anything.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Oh, it's not a nat 20, but it's a 20.
Okay. As you're going through the scrolls, you don't see anything like, because you're searching to see if are you trying to see if there like anything like can be used like magically or something?
Yes.
Okay. So with a non-natural 20, you don't see anything that's like magical by nature. And you don't see any like magic scrolls or anything. You would be able to tell if they're a magic scroll because there's like the magic wordings and everything on there. But you do manage to catch a scroll, a sheet of, like a piece of documents, some documents to the side right there, and you kind of start going through it, and you start to see like some images, some art of what seems to look like a staff of some sort. You see like an image of like a monkey by it. You see like notes be on the corners and stuff, like kind of talking about how like this may be the cause of the tremors. Like we took the staff, put it somewhere where no one would know, and then as you're kind of just scrolling through the notes, you get to a point where it seems to starts to like tell you where the staff would be, and then you see as the paper, the note itself is actually ripped in half, and that part is missing.
I'll call Black Sky over. Black Sky, take a look at this.
Now walk over. Wait, this looks like this is what the monkey was talking about, right?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly thought he was going crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking to him.
Yeah, I mean, it was a monkey. I didn't believe it, but look at this. This is crazy. It doesn't say where to find it.
Well, it's definitely here somewhere, if it's noted down.
Okay, maybe I'll just keep this scroll with me for safekeeping.
Give me a perception check, Wagnu.
Perception? Got it. 23.
As you start to take the notes and you kind of start to, before you can put it into your pocket or your bag or wherever you're storing it, you're putting it in, and then all of a sudden you catch something at the corner where the notes were at, where the like the jotted notes were at, and you see as how they written the notes in like the layout of it. With a 23, you swear that it almost seems to make out the symbol of the Black Dawn.
So these are the notes on the side of the scroll, right? Or the corners of the scroll?
Yeah. So it's just like a whole bunch of like, when you take notes for like school and stuff, you just take notes everywhere pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of like random notes about like the staff and like the monkey and and then it starts to go like where they're gonna put it, and that's where it gets ripped off. It's like speculations of like this is like, this is the reason why the tremors are being happening.
Okay.
Can you hear your baby crying, Kent?
No.
Okay. Cool. Then I'll show Black Sky too, just so he also like knows about the Black Dawn symbol on the scroll. Yeah. Like, look, it looks like the Black Dawn symbol, man. Someone who knows about the symbol had to have read this scroll too. Pretty sure they're the same person that ripped this bottom half, showing where it could be.
Do you
Sorry.
think what I'm thinking?
What are you thinking?
If there's a Black Dawn symbol on this scroll and it's ripped up, that obviously means someone here is a spy for the Black Dawn.
You're right. Okay.
Because
First thing. Sorry,
yeah,
go
why would they hide that or rip that away?
ahead. All right, I'm gonna keep this with me for now, but first chance I get, I'm gonna try and talk to our caged companion from before.
I agree. But first, now we're in this predicament. Who do we trust?
Well, I'd say you're and the bigger polar bear looking character got us out of that whole situation, so we can trust them at the very least.
How about, I agree. How about we start poking around Khaesh and just start asking about the staff? Maybe the person who has the other half of the scroll probably knows where it is, or it should pique their interest as well.
That's a good idea. Alright, but that being said, we can't do any of this if we're too tired to function.
You're right. I agree.
Let's get some rest, some well-needed rest. Been a long, long day.
Wait, real quick though. There's a lower floor where these stairs leads to. I mean, if you're too tired, I'll check out the bottom floor by myself.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. As you guys go downstairs, you start to see all the entrapments around. Just a whole bunch of like random stuff. Nothing
Okay.
that seems to be like very important.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see there's this random pot that seems to have like some kind of purple liquid inside.
Okay. Are you seeing this, Wagnu? What are these tools? These shelves? And is that a chest I see?
Huh. None of this stuff seems familiar to me. But
Yeah.
what do you think this is? And like I point at the pot.
I think we should look around first before we touch whatever that is. Just in case. We can't go
Good
back.
idea.
Alright.
Take a look around.
Can I... Yeah. Can we do an investigation check?
Yeah, go ahead and both of you guys roll me an investigation check.
Nice. I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 12.
That's 12. Okay. As you're like looking around, the thing that catches your eye first is this little chest by the tables over there, and you head over there. While you're heading over there, you're kind of looking around to see if there's anything of like value here or anything that you can, something that might be important. And with a 6, your eyes kind of just darts towards this open notebook in front of you, and you start to kind of like glance at it, but then your eyes comes back and just looks at the chest in front of you, and you're kind of like figuring out, how can I open this? How can I see what's inside? And then Wagnu, you got a 12, right?
Mhm.
With a 12, you start to look at where you're around, the corner over there. You see a whole bunch of books. Books about spirits, books about dwarven, like, weaponry. And you make your way towards Black Sky. And then as Sky is looking at the chest, you look down at the notebook below. And one name that catches your attention is the name Silver Fist. That seems to be the owner of this book.
Hey, look at this. It says Silver Fist here. Wasn't that the name of the elder?
Huh? As I look away from the chest. Oh, yeah. Silverfist, the dwarf, super grumpy guy that challenged us for no reason. But yeah, no, that's him.
Huh. So, where was his name written again? Sorry.
It's written like at the top. It's like where you would put, like, when you own a book, you know, and then you would just put it there.
Okay. Can I like skim through it or like read a page or something just to see what it's about or what kind of information's in there?
Yeah, as you pick it up, and you start to read it, you hear an alarm go off.
Oh.
It's like,
Okay.
yeah, just like a alarm, like a siren sound.
Ah, god damn it. Alright. Well, that's an alarm. Definitely suspicious though, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't know what this is all. Someone's trying to protect something here. Let's just put it back.
Yeah, no, I agree. We should definitely keep track of that though. Silverfist, suspicious book, sirens.
Cool. I'll just leave it be, put it back where it is.
Okay.
Alright. And then I guess we should run back upstairs before someone get here.
You're right. Let's get out of here.
That's all funny. Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before you guys call it a night?
Not really. Could we just take these? Could we by chance just bag these items that we saw earlier? Since it's technically it's just in our room.
Yeah. You're just taking like the weapons.
Like the
and
weapons.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to do that, you can.
Alright. I look over to Agnew. I mean, technically these are for us, right? If we're guests and this is our room.
Those are all yours. I don't trust any weapon right now.
Yeah, about that. My bad. A little too soon, huh? Alright, I'll bag all of them.
Zali just comes over to you. I don't... Look, I don't want to tell you what to do, but maybe you should be a little bit more, a little bit more secret. Does that mean we're, secretive about what you're doing? After all, we are still guests.
That's a good point, Solia.
No big deal, Zalioff. If they make a fuss about it, I'll just give it back. And I'll just tell them that I wasn't sure if it's for us or not.
Oh, okay. And he just kind of goes to the corner and just crouches down, falls asleep. Okay.
Right.
You get two very nice looking daggers, dwarven symbols on it, dwarven carvings. You also find a battle axe You also find a longbow, and you find a mace. They're all just the regular items, but then they're just like very stylized. Um, if anything, compared to like a regular item, right, they'll be more durable. But like in terms of like effects or anything, you don't. There's like no magical effects.
And then I'll yawn. Oh, I think that's it for me, Wagnu. I'm ready for sleep.
Yeah, I'm ready. Call it a day.
Okay. As the two of you find your spot to rest, Frost comes next to Sky and just kind of nuzzles between you, Sky. Are you actually sleeping, Wagnu, or are you just gonna meditate?
I was gonna meditate.
Okay.
Yeah.
As Sky, you start to nod off. Zaliev is already deep asleep, and Wagnu, for the first time in a while, you don't sleep for pleasure. You just kind of sit, tuck away in a nice spot in the room, and you just start to meditate. As you meditate, your mind wanders off to the one thing that you've been asking for this whole time. An image appears in your head, and you start to think of an open, vast sea, and your water elemental starts to react quietly. While meditating, if you would like to take this chance to attune or try to attune to your elemental artifact, I would allow it.
Awesome. I'll do it. I'll do so.
So remember, it's 3 checks, right? You have to pass the 10 3 times.
I don't get any modifiers or anything, right? Just
Nope, it's just a straight roll.
Cool. Okay. Oh, come on. I got this liquid core die for a reason. Let's go. 10. Does that work?
Yep, that's perfect.
Let's go. First one's a 10. This one's a 5.
Okay. How are you doing this? Tell me a little bit about how you're going about this. What are your thoughts as you do this?
When I'm attuning to the elemental, I kind of like close my eyes. I'm meditating. I have it in my hand, and then I kind of like imagine the sea, and then I put it the elemental like closer to my ear, and I'm trying to like basically hear what the elemental is trying to tell me, and at the same time it's kind of like me drawing a further connection to it. Yeah. Cool.
As you start to do that, you start to feel almost as if you're drowning. You feel like you're being touched by water. And then from the feeling of being drowned, all of a sudden you can gasp for air again. And you see a wave of tsunami just coming towards you. And as it comes towards you, it just stops right in front of you. Wagnu, as the last thing you remember was the tidal wave coming at you. And then when you come to, the sun's already up. And it's morning. You guys are free to do whatever you want in Khaesh for now. What's the first thing you guys are doing?
First things first, I'm gonna hit that long rest button.
Oh,
That's
yep. do
facts.
that.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Let me get that real quick.
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm full HP. Alright. Did you want to go first, Wagnu? I kind of have an idea what I'm gonna do. Well, actually, my bad.
You
go
can
ahead.
go first. I'm trying to reset this real quick.
Okay, you're good. Alright. Before I do anything, DM, anything's. Are we just like literally free to roam, or?
Yeah, so as a both of you guys and Zalioff and Zalioff just gonna look at you guys and say, so what's the plan for the two of you?
Well, I'm gonna look around. I think the plan for you, Zalioff, should be is to definitely explore Khaesh, because if this is your village, I mean there are some Goliaths here, so definitely look around.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm gonna just take a minute and take everything in.
Yeah, like I said, well, for me, I'll be around shopping.
Wait, Zalia,
Zalioff's.
I-
Yeah.
if you see a staff that looks like this, please let me know.
Of course. Yeah. I'll see you guys here later tonight.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
And he just starts to take off. Frost is just gonna like stick by you guys the whole time. And as the two of you start to exit the door, you are met with Elder Silverfist.
Oh, hey, good day to you too.
I suppose your sleep was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, never been better.
The two of you didn't happen to touch anything in my home, did you?
Oh, this is your home.
This is your home.
It's one of my home.
How many homes do you have?
3.
Oh, well. No, we weren't aware that this is your home, but we just definitely slept. Probably made a mess. You don't mind, but that's about it, right, Wagnu?
Yeah, as far as I can remember.
Go and roll me to deception check.
Alright. This is where I thrive, baby.
Let's go.
24. Let's go.
I hit a 24 too. What the heck?
Oh, damn.
Let's
Oh,
go.
shit. Alright. He looks at the both of you and just goes, must have been my mind. Or maybe I'm getting old. I swore my alarm went off, and he just starts walking away.
I whispered to Wagnu. Alarm, huh?
Yeah, that must have been what that was yesterday.
I'm thinking we go back tonight, but this time we don't lift it up. We just flip the book. The pages, I mean.
Yeah, I'm down to give it a try. I do want to know what's in there.
Same here.
Okay. Now you guys are free to roam around Khaesh. What are the two of you doing?
I would like to go back to where we were held captive, like the cells.
Okay. It is pretty far back, so if there's anything you would like to do as you're traveling there, this would be a good time.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, so what's the game plan, Wagnu?
I say we I want to make my way back towards where the cells were, but along the way we can like check out what this city has to offer, or what this village has to offer. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I heard the dwarves are some of the best blacksmiths in this world, so I definitely want to check out a shop if there's any nearby.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Roll me let's do a perception check. As the two of you start to kind of just walk off, and hopefully something will catch your eye.
23.
Thank the Lord, I have a 10.
Okay. As the two of you start to just walk around, Sky, you're like just so in awe of how big this fortress is, this city, this dwarven city. And as you go down the steps, you just see rocks everywhere. You see like statues. You look down and you see like molten lava. You're just kind of taking in the sights. But Wagnu, as you're following Sky, you stay perceptive. And as you approach Sky, you notice that behind you, you see a sign that says Rohi's Embroidery.
Alright, I kind of get Black Sky's attention. Pretty peculiar village, right?
Yeah, pretty, yeah, peculiar. Definitely not something we're used to.
You know what's funny? A village where strength is so valued, and they have dwarves that make magical weapons. There also happens to be an embroidery shop right here.
There would be a chance that there's embroidered armor with magical elements.
I think we should check it out.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It's on the way. I mean, we're already here, so.
Yeah, you guys turn around and it's right behind you. With the open doors, yep. As you guys get in, you are met with a nice looking dwarf, bald head, wearing some very nice clothes. He just goes,
Welcome to Rohi's Embroidery. How may I help you today? Tu Young says.
I guess I will just come out and ask you, what's embroidery doing in a village like this?
Well, I don't really understand your question.
Do you
You telling me I can't sell my fabulous clothes?
Oh, no, you can sell what you like, but... these don't look fabulous to me.
How dare you? You come into my store and the first thing you do is you mock my precious.
Ah, well, change my mind. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your work?
Oh.
and he just goes underneath the table, pulls out like a whole bunch of cloth. You see like a whole bunch of colors. You see different kind of fabrics. Lays all out.
Looky here. I control all of this. You can't find anyone in this village, this city, who has more cloth than I do. Anything you want, I have.
Would any of this linen, perhaps hold any magical properties?
Of course it does. Why wouldn't it?
Oh, awesome. And I want to check to see if any of the kind of cloths or linens that he put on show for us matches kind of like Renji's cloak.
Do you have any spells to do so? You take magic or anything?
Yeah, I had the detect magic on my Tell Eyes Whisper on the horn.
Okay. No, that one should be identified, not detect magic.
Oh shoot. Okay.
It's
let me make
it's
sure.
identified as like a stronger detect magic. It tells you like what it tells you if an item is magic item or not. But what you're trying to do is you're just trying to see if it's like if anything's magical, pretty much. But it's up to you. You want whatever you want to use.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just use detect magic. I have it from Elven lineage.
Okay, cool. What's the range on that?
It is within 30 feet of myself.
30 feet. Okay, that's pretty much almost the whole room. You cast detect magic in the room, and he just looks at you. And as you're looking at him casting your detect magic, you don't detect any magic in this room right now.
No magic in this room.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sky, as you're looking around, you do notice that these are some very nice fabric, though.
So, Rohi, look here. I think your fabric is very nice. It's of fine quality. How about we do a trade?
I'm listening.
My fine, oversized coat and pants and sash and belt. All yours, as long as you give me a makeover of your choice.
He looks you up and down.
I won't lie to myself, your style is quite peculiar.
Yeah, of course. Look, it's not of this village. Some would even say it's exclusive. Don't you agree?
Where did you get it from? Who sold it for you?
The thing is, Rohi, the life of an adventurer, this has been gathered throughout the whole world. It's not just a singular piece from one single merchant. I've been collecting as I've been going.
He comes to you, gets up closer. You see as he takes out like a magnifying glass to try to view even closer.
Interesting. What is your name, young man?
You can call me Black, but, you know, I'm also known as Black Sky.
Ooh, what a dangerous name you have.
He starts to kind of grab at your clothes.
How about this? I'll give you the makeover of your life. You give me your clothes, your oversized coat, your scarf, and add on 5 pieces of gold. You won't regret it.
5, huh? Yeah, alright, why not? It's a makeover after all. And like I said, these are exclusives to you, so sounds like a deal. You got it.
Okay. He starts to kind of grab at your clothes, takes it off of you without your consent, and then he goes right behind his desk, and you see he just goes down, and he goes down for like a couple minutes. He comes back up, and as Wagnu is kind of browsing around the shop, as Wagnu makes his way around, by the time he gets back to you, you're already changed into your new clothes, and you don't even know how it happened.
Oh
Wait,
my god.
that's insane.
Ah, I should have told you that I'm also a master with my hands.
That happened in a flash. How'd you do that, Rohi?
Dwarven secret. But you got to witness it. You got a little taste.
You have to teach me that.
I guess I can take you on as my apprentice.
And he puts his hand out.
As promised, the 5 gold pieces, please.
I reach into my bag or my pocket. I give him 5 pieces of gold.
He takes it
Here
and
you
pockets
go.
it.
I assume you're a happy customer, Black Sky.
Happy? I'm ecstatic. This is amazing.
I'm glad you like it. Remember, only at Rohit's Embroidery.
Thank you, Rohi. Pleasure doing business.
Now, I'm sure that as you travel around the world and even through the streets of Khaesh, no one will dare question you any longer. Not when you are wearing such fine dwarven clothing and oh man, you should just be my model from now on. Let me take a mental picture real fast.
I mean, I just start posing.
He just kind of starts doing like the camera fingers.
Excellent,
Wagner?
excellent.
Wagnu, check it out. I'm feeling fresh.
You look, that's incredible work.
All right, well, I'm ready to go. On to the next.
What about you, young sir? Did you want anything at all?
I'm thoroughly impressed with what you were able to do. I do want something, but there's something I have to take care of first. I'll have to come back.
Oh, that's fine. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere.
Also, I'll see you soon.
Okay, we'll get to it.
And he just goes back to his seat. Are you able to control yourself? Let me fix you.
Dude, you look sick.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready to go to. I'm still looking for the blacksmith, so I'm ready to go.
Same. I would like to.
Yeah, as you guys continue to walk down the road, you start to hear like the clinking of hammers, and you notice it's coming from down below to your right there.
Holy.
Oh my god, are you seeing this?
You see
Wagnu?
like a whole bunch of like very fine dwarven weapons, and at the center of it, you see a young dwarf woman with golden hair and golden locks, who's just hammering away at her forge.
Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse me.
She turns around and she spits at her forge, and then, yeah, what do you want?
We're just looking for some weapons here.
Oh, customers. Oh, I'm so sorry. You see as she changes her voice right away.
Of course. What can I get for you?
If you know your item, you can get yours first.
Excuse me, that was so rude of me. My name is Black Sky. I'm a visitor.
A visitor, eh?
I've heard of. Yes. A visitor. I've heard of dwarven work. of their skills with welding and mending weapons. And I'm wondering if you're the blacksmith of this village.
Oh, I'm one of the blacksmiths. Dare I say, probably the best one in the village. The city, I mean.
Ah, yes, of course, the city. I'm. By any chance, would you have any daggers?
As you say that, she kind of just goes over and picks up a few daggers and lays it out in front of you. You see 3 daggers. You see a dagger that has a red hilt and like a red and black blade, and then you see a dagger that's it's like all white. It almost seems to glow a little bit. And then you see another dagger that, as you look at it, you can almost see that it's kind of like phasing in and out. And at the center of each dagger, you see a rune that seems to have like a symbol, like some dwarven symbols on it.
Can I fancy you with any of these, sir?
Ah, yes, of course. And I'm sorry, what was your name again?
My name is Mamu.
Mamu. Nice to meet you, Mamu.
Of course. Pleasure is mine.
And it seems here each dagger is different. Can you talk about it a little bit more to me?
Yes, I can. These are my most recent daggers that I've forged. Apart from its fine edge, I've also instilled in each of them a dwarven rune that grants them very unique magical capabilities.
She goes and picks up the red and black dagger. This one you see as she twirls it around her hand.
This dagger, when striking in a creature of any kind, it always does more damage.
And she puts it down. And she goes and picks up the glowing white one.
This one has the power of Pavos himself imbued in it. Or at least that's what I like to tell people.
And she puts that one down. And she goes and picks up the other one.
And this one,
As she picks it up, it kind of phases in and she goes and catches it again.
this dagger always returns to you.
And she puts it back down.
So what about it?
Say. I'm sorry, what's your name again? Mamu, correct?
Mamu.
Let's say Mamu. Now, can we... Is there any way for us to add on to magical attributes with the dwarven runes on your weapon?
I wouldn't say it's impossible. It's not recommended. Especially if it's like opposing elements. But I do love making the impossible possible.
And she kind of like leans in towards you a little bit.
As long as you
Come
have the
on.
gold for it.
How much are we looking at?
She jumps onto the table.
Depends what you're trying to get.
I do have this artifact on me. Some would say it's rare. It does have some wind attributes to it. I don't necessarily want to put the two items together, but what if we take those attributes of the wind artifact and imbue it into one of these daggers?
So you want me to take the properties of another item and put it onto that one?
Correct.
Let me take a look at this item that you have.
All right. I'll pull out the wind artifact. I won't give it to her, but I'll show it to her.
She looks at it, and you see she just like has a very confused look on her face. Because when you show it to her, it's just like a piece of a puzzle, and so she's just very confused. Huh? I don't get it. What's that supposed to be? I don't know.
Oh, here, check it out. And I attune to it.
Interesting. As you tune in, like wind just starts blowing up around you. Okay. Put it away.
Okay, so Mamu, here's the thing. I have all these other items. Gold. I have 2 daggers, a dwarven, a battle axe, a longbow, a mace. Whatever your price is, name it.
I do have to be frank with you though. That whatever the item you just showed me there, it seems to be quite powerful. And what you're asking me, it's quite risky. I just want you to know that. If anything goes wrong, I can't guarantee that your artifact or whatever that is will be safe.
Don't worry about the artifact. It's just a placeholder. The power is within me.
Okay. Well, I can try. I can try to make something work. If anything happens, I'll just give you one of my other daggers as compensation.
Sounds good. Now,
So
let's
see.
let's get the red dagger together. Holy. Oh god. Alright. I want the red dagger for sure. And I also want the white dagger.
Which one is the white dagger?
The power of Pavos, which is Shishui's like religion.
Oh.
So I want to grab it for him.
Yeah.
So when we meet,
Okay.
I could be like, yo, like, check it out.
All right. So you said you want the red and black one.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. If you want me to try to imbue this dagger, which already has its own properties, with the properties of your artifact, we're looking at about. And she starts counting her fingers. 1,500 gold pieces.
1,500.
I mean, it's no easy feat, sir.
Oh my god, Mamu. Yeah, no, you're definitely right. How much is the dagger itself?
Well, one of these daggers, and she points to 3 of them, they're all 500 gold pieces each.
Oh.
500 each. Mamu, do you normally get customers here?
I mean, from the ones around here, yes. And as she says that, you look behind her and you see all of like the magic, all the magic weapons behind her that hasn't been sold yet.
Oh, look, Mamu. I think. Look, your work is a very fine art. How about this? I will take the white dagger and the red dagger, of course, with the combination of the wind artifact, I don't have much on me. But I do have 40 gold and all the items that I've stated. And not only that, I will devote my life to you in terms of partnership, and I'll only come shop at your shop.
Right as you say devote your life, you see as her cheek starts to flush. Wait, are you? Did you just confess your love? Wait, to me?
Alright, I'm gonna deceive her.
Oh,
Yes, Mamu. The second I walked in here and I saw your eyes, I knew you were the love of my life.
Okay, roll me a deception check.
It's now or never, boys. Let's go. Go. 18.
ooh. Spiral.
You see as she kind of like you see as she kind of like she just keeps blushing and she kind of like looks down a little bit. You're what are you okay, how about this? You give me whatever you have on you right now, and I'll try to make this work. If it works, then you get the dagger. But if it doesn't work, then you don't get anything. You don't get to keep another one of my daggers.
Yeah, that sounds good. If it works, I get the red dagger and the white dagger. And when you say everything, you mean my heart, right?
Roll me another deception or just roll me a charisma check. So yeah, just add your charisma modifier.
I'm risen out here.
Yeah, you risen.
Oh my god, it's horrible. What is my charisma modifier? It's a 9.
It's a 9. Then you rolled 3 9s today. That's crazy. She looks at you and she kind of points at your bag and your no, the gold and the daggers and everything else you had. That's what I meant.
Ah, of course. And then I will use the wind artifact to, as if like cause a gush of wind to have her lean towards me.
Okay.
And as she leans forward, I'll catch her.
As she kind of like points towards your bag, you use your wind artifact. Give me a sleight of hand.
Let's go. 16.
Okay. As you use your wind artifact, like as subtly as you can, like a small gust of wind just pushes behind her, and she trips over her own weapons on the table right there, and she leans forward and falls forward, and you just manage to catch her. As you catch her, her eyes like gazes into your eyes, and now her face is just like flushed red.
Whoa, careful. You don't want to hurt yourself.
And as you say that, she kind of just like gets off of you and just dusts herself off. Anyways, back to business.
Oh, yeah, of course. And then I'll hand her the 40 gold and all the weapons I took. Wow.
Okay, you reach in to get all the weapons, your 40 gold. As you're reaching and you hand out all those over, you also know that you still have the bag that Yer gave you still, too.
Oh, wait, what did Yuri give me?
She gave you a bag of gold and coins.
Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm actually not going to pull that out.
Okay.
But yeah.
She takes all of that stuff. She goes back to behind her counter and she says to you, "Well, I assume you'll be here for a few days, so give me like a week. Will you be here that long?"
I'll look over to Wagnu. Oh my god.
A week.
A week? Will we be here for a week?
Yeah, we could stay. I'd rather have it.
What are we gonna do here for a week? We barely survived the night. Oh gosh. You know what? I'll figure something out. And then I look over to Mamu. My dear Mamu. I don't know if fate will allow a whole week, but if that's what you require of, go ahead, take your time. But in the meanwhile, you don't want to leave me defenseless, right? How about you give me the phasing dagger to accompany me along my journeys? That way I can safely return to you.
She looks at you. Fine. Look, I'll try to get this done as fast as I can, but if I don't rush it, it'll be better. And she hands over you the phasing dagger. This is just to borrow, okay? To rent. If you ruin it, if you break it, that's 500 gold pieces.
Of course, of course. Oh, and I forgot. I'm sorry. The white dagger as well. We have a worshipper of Pavos. Maybe he can expect this and give you feedback.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. Kind of reaching right there.
17.
She looks at you. And she looks at her dagger. Look, I really don't want to do this. Didn't you want me to? Fine, but this is just. I'm just borrowing it to you, okay?
Of course.
Remember, if you
course.
if you mess it up, you're paying me still.
Of course, Mamu. I blow her a kiss.
She looks away as fast as she can. Wagnu, what are you doing? You getting anything? So right now, Sky, you don't have your artifact on you anymore, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have your artifact. That means it's unattuned at the moment. But you do have the 2 daggers, which I'll give you the stats for later. And then yeah, Wagnu, what are you looking for?
So I just want to make sure too, because I'm looking at my inventory. Do I have the Stonebreaker?
No, you don't. You don't have the Stonebreaker anymore.
Okay.
The Stonebreaker is with the elders.
Okay, cool. I was gonna sell it. I don't know. Cursed weapon. Okay, yeah. Mamu, was it?
Yes, Mamu.
I need something new. This scimitar and short sword that I have here, they've seen their fair share of battles. What do you have that's light but can deal a lot of damage?
Let's see. And she just kind of drops back to behind her counter. Goes over and just kind of searches through her bundles of swords and blades, and then comes back and looks at you real fast. Someone of your stature. Not quite a scimitar, but how about this? Are you able to wield a longsword?
I just want to check too. Are long swords considered simple weapons?
They should be. They should be considered a weapon or martial weapon. If anything, are you proficient in martial weapon?
Yeah.
Then you'd be good.
Okay.
Yeah, so she
Okay.
hands you a sword, and as she hands it to you, you see a very fine silver blade. You see it on the hilt has it's almost like it's wrapped in like rainbow cloth,
Mm.
and in the center of the sword, you see a dwarven rune. How
What
about
does that
this?
mean?
This one is a special blade that I crafted. I feel like I made it just for you.
Let me take a look.
And she gives it to you so you can look at it a little better. You start to kind of just hold it in your hand and you start to swing it around. It's light. Even though it's a long sword, as you're holding it in your hand, it feels like just the same weight as your scimitar. It just feels light. It feels like it's fast.
Cool. Okay. I see that it's light. Is it durable?
Why don't you test it out? And she kind of just points over the sky. Just do a little clash to see how it goes.
Are you down, Sky? Let's give it a try.
Of course. Anything for my love, Mamu.
Alright, and then Black Sky and I would like clash swords.
Okay. As you swing the blade down, you notice that three colors, like 3 streaks of color, comes out from the blade as it goes down, almost like a rainbow. And it comes down, just swings at Sky as Sky blocks it with his the 2 daggers that he has. I call it the rainbow blade, for obvious reasons, of course.
Oh, well, that's gorgeous. And what is all this? How did it do what it just did?
You see that the rune in the center of the sword right there. So that's what allows it to have that effect.
Oh, and what is the effect? Just so I know too.
Well, it's what you asked for, right?
Let's see.
It's a
Do you
stronger,
have a-
it's a stronger blade, and it makes you look way better.
That's true. You know what? How much for this blade?
I can do. How about 350?
350. Okay, what if I were to give you trade in these two, and then I'll like present my scimitar and short sword?
I mean, what? That's like a silver piece.
Okay.
Sky, as your hand is like, as you kind of put your daggers back away, you notice your bag is a little heavy.
Yeah. Can I hand Wagnu the bag of gold with my sleight of hand?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay. All right. What is it? 19.
Okay, that's good. How do you do it?
And then as I'm just gonna make it right. As I put my dagger away, I'll fake trip and stumble. Whoa! Oh, man! Oh man! Wagnu, your bag is so heavy. Here. Now I'll just hand it over to
Okay.
Wagnu.
Okay, you hand it, and then she doesn't think anything of it at all.
Nice. How much? I mean, 350.
I don't know. We never checked. Yeah, 350 for the sword, but we never checked how much gold Yer gave us.
You said 350, right? As I kind of like put my hand in, I'm trying to count the gold or count how much is in there.
Yeah, you go in there and you start looking at the bag that Yuri gave you. There's exactly 300 pieces of gold in there.
Oh, okay. All right, how about this? All I have is 330 gold coins.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
It's 20. Not natural.
She looks at you, looks at Sky, and then looks back at you. Sure, why not? It's not
Blow
too
my
big
boy
of a
another
difference. She
Let's
just
go.
turns around again. Every time you do it, she just turns around. Almost like she's afraid to acknowledge it. Okay, so you subtract all your gold from your inventory, and she hands you the rainbow blade. Same with you, Sky. So you subtract all of your gold and all the items you had gotten, and
Yep.
you can leave your
Cool.
win artifact on you right now, but just unattune it so you don't get the spells or anything right now, anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So I have the blade now, the longsword now.
Yeah, you have the longsword, and I'll get it to you after the session.
Awesome. Okay.
Just
Okay.
just for now, you could just put that it has it's a rainbow blade, and it right now it just gives you a +1 to attack rolls. It has another effect too, but it's not as important right now, so I'll
Gotcha. Okay. And then I'll also ask her too on the side. Also, what can you tell me about a weapon that looks something like this? And then I'll show her the staff, the scroll of the staff.
She starts to look at it and she just goes, "Huh. Not quite sure." But she starts to notice like the dwarven, some of the dwarven symbols on the paper, on the notes. Why do you have something like this?
I found it, believe it or not.
Did you? Now.
Yeah, that's why it's all torn up. I found it on the side of the road, and I show her like the torn page.
She starts to kind of like investigate, or she takes a closer look at the paper, and you can see as her eye kind of like widens open. This handwriting, it's so familiar.
As in you've seen it before?
Yeah, it almost looks like a. And then she points to the sign above you.
Mamu? What's this?
As you two kind of scoot back and you take a look at the sign, you see the sign of the shop, and it spells out Silver Fist Armory. And then you turn back to Mamu, and she goes, "Yeah, it's very similar to my dad's handwriting."
Oh.
Your dad. Your dad is Silver Fist.
Yeah, that's my dad. And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
Holy. What the heck? What the
Oh
heck?
my god. She doesn't look like a dwarf.
We just gave her all her dad's stuff. That's hella funny.
Hello. This is Jackie, the DM for the Wanderfool podcast. Episode 10. That's crazy. This is actually the longest I've ever ran a campaign before. My very first campaign only lasted like a few sessions. I just want to give a quick thank you to everyone who's listened so far. Honestly, I've learned a lot from doing this, from DMing to editing to just promoting the podcast in general. Hopefully you guys can see the progress too, and are enjoying our level ups. If you're liking what you're hearing so far, please feel free to give us a follow on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube. Those are the 3 major platforms where we release our podcast episodes, and it'll really help us. And we deeply appreciate it. Thank you very much. See you next time, Wanderers.